Chapter 10 circle. You know that circle. Circle, this is the circle. Here many more things you will be see that interior point, exterior point on the circle, and then center point, radius, that is a diameter, chord, many more extra things you will be see that. So in the exercise 10.1 you will be see that fill in the blanks. The center of a circle is lie in interior. That center will be come inside the circle. A point whose distance from the center of a circle is greater than the radius lie in the exterior of the circle. That means exterior, that will be outside of that circle. The longest chord of a circle is a diameter. That is a longest chord or diameter also we can say that. An arc is a semicircle when it ends are the ends of a diameter. That means if we will be draw a diameter, that will be in a semicircle. Segment of a circle is the region between an arc and chord of a circle. That means chord. Chord means you know that this is the chord, or this one is also longest chord. That a circle divides the plane on which it lie in three parts. A circle divide a plane on which lie in three parts. True, false. Second question. Line segment joining the center of any point of the circle is a radius of a circle. Yes, true. That any point. If we will be joined, that will be radius. A circle has only finite number of equal chord. No, infinitive can be there, so that is a false. If a circle is divided into three equal arcs, each in a major arc, no, false. A circle of a chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius is a diameter of a circle. Yes, true. Sector is a region between the chord and its corresponding arc. False. A chord is a plane figure. Yes, true. And then 10.2. Recall that two circles are congruent. Congruent means you know that two circles are same radius. That two circle, that one circle and another one more circle are equal. Same radius prove that equal chord of a congruent circle subtend angle at their center. That means will prove that equal chord of a congruent circle subtend equal angle. So that this is the equal chord. That is O dash, A, B, P, Q. So first of all, in triangle A, O dash, B and triangle AOB, O dash, Q. So OA is equal to O dash P and OB is equal to O dash Q, because both are the congruent. Then AB is equal to PQ, that is given. So by triple S congruence rule, that will be triangle AOB congruent triangle PO dash Q. So by CPCT, that will be angle AOB is equal to angle PO dash Q. That's proved, right? And then second, same diagram we will see that prove that if the chord of a congruent circle subtend equal angle at their center, then the chord are equal. Similarly, we will see that diagram in triangle AOB and triangle PO dash Q. OA is equal to O dash P and OB is equal to O dash Q. O dash Q. So that two things we have done. Angle AOB is equal to angle PO dash Q, that is given. So by SAS congruence rule, triangle AOB congruent triangle PO dash Q. PO dash Q. So by CPCT by CPCT that will be AB is equal to PQ. AB is equal to PQ. It means both questions are related each other. AB PQ is given here and then AO angle is given here. So it means we have done this exercise also. Now the 10.3, draw a different pair of a chord. Draw a different pair of a chord. Different pair. Suppose this one we have draw, or this one also we can draw, and this one type of pair also we can draw. That's a touch only one point hai. So that it's saying how many point does each pair is common? No, 0.0. Here is a 1, here is 2, and then but the maximum number of common point is only 2. 2 common point is the maximum point. That second question. Second question of this exercise is that suppose you are given a circle. Construct give a construction to find its center. So first of all we will be draw a circle. We don't have a center. It means we have used coin or bengal etc. thing for making this circle. So first of all you will be draw a chord, and then you will be bisect of this chord, and then another chord you will be draw, and then again you will be bisect of this one also chord. That is a center point. This is the center point. Again I am repeating here. A, B, C. You will be draw a circle without center, and then you will be make a chord AB, and then bisect of that will be, and BC also, then bisect again this one. The joining of both bisector is a center point. If two circle intersect at 2 point, prove that their center lie on the perpendicular bisector of common chord. Third question. That two circle are this one. Two circle intersect at 2 point. These 2 point intersect, and then prove that the center lie on the perpendicular bisector of the common chord. So that is, this is a common chord, this is the center. Suppose this is the center, so we can draw like this. We need to prove that this is a 90 degree. Okay. O dash, A, B, P. Now in triangle AOP and BOP. In triangle AOP and triangle BOP, that OA is equal to OB by radius. If the radius that will be equal, OP is common. OP is common. And then that third angle will be, and then this angle will be also equal. Angle OAP is equal to angle OBP by the equal opposite side. opposite sides. That if you are taking this triangle, then this side are equal. So this opposite side, opposite angle and this opposite angle will be equal. So by SAS congruence rule, triangle AOP is equal to congruent triangle BOP. Now next, by CPCT, angle APO is equal to angle BPO. We have proved that one. Now angle APO plus angle BPO is equal to 180 degree. That by linear pair. So angle APO plus angle APO is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because both are the equal. So that is 2 angle APO is equal to 180. That 290 ja. So angle APO is equal to 90 degree. That is a perpendicular. And then bisector of common chord. Perpendicular bisector. Bisector means by CPCT. We can write lightly similarly by CPCT AP is equal to BP. Both proof we have done. Okay.